shit, I'm muted. I've said hello to you all. Hello, Putz and Holy Maxence. We've got Sick Nasty. We've got Riz Keo. We've got GG Mobbing. Let me just mute myself on there. I wondered why I couldn't. Bollocks, thank you, Sick. Oh dear, look at all of them matching jackets and shit. Good luck, racers from Mobbing. Good luck from Riz Keo. I do hope, you know. For fuck's sake, I did a whole intro. I told the Mobbing and Sick off for like as much as I know Red Kyo and Heredia, and then there's a Jake Chaboy reserve. But no, you support your homeboys from Stunt Racing in pros. We'd support GOAT against RCRH, even if Ty was in there. What's a good Fox from Persona? I'm very well, thank you, my man. I think I need to quickly open myself a party because I am just chatting randomly in free mode. So let's open one up. My head nearly got taken off. I just saw that too. Yes, I'm just going to open myself up a little party chat. Sorry for the. Should have thought of that before. Shit. We're just waiting on Tyrese and Marty from pros. So, let's have a flick through the players in the session. Marty's message would get out of the way. So we've got Captain Holt, Rizza, or Captain TR19, Rizza 845. We've got the Heredia God. We've got Rezkio. We've got N Joyce. We've got Cannabis, Cheap Keith, Ashafar, El Reyes, Lizarte, Chinaman, Denzel, reckon RCRH. Have to say, Lizarte, you're a little lizard snake man, boy. You were supposed to be on Pro's team. You were in our chat for like 3 weeks. Message Captain Hart and go, how can I rip you? Don't give no shits. Cheeky son of a bitch. Hello, Crayon. We've got, from Pros, we've got, let's work our way down from the top. We've got Luke, he's the captain. We've got Marine, Jack. We've got Albo, Vox Way. We've got Official. We've got Razza. We've got Parcellus. We've got TBH Strats, Clem Bundy. We have Tonsa. And we're just waiting on Tyrese and man, Esco. Good luck to them. My bet to go on Alex and Rez. Now, I have to say, like, I'm a little bit worried for the pros, boys. I do think overall the result might potentially swing the other way. We've got some very strong racers in the mix, though, and I do anticipate the likes of Luke, Parcellus, Official to nab the odd victory or two. They've been getting some good laps in, and Alex there saying, nah, I'm gonna get the carry. He's been too busy on fucking NASCAR. Now, let me jump inside a Luke or someone. Doesn't matter who, let's go with Mr. TBH. Yes, it is Mobbin. H400 is in the playlist. They were pro selections. RCRH weren't too happy that we wanted some stunts, but we managed to persuade them. Good luck all from Nick Ox. We've got Parcellus and TBH getting all dressed up.
If you can't find your size, we'll order it. That's from our exclusive line.
Right, let's head back to the airport. I keep forgetting to ask, are there any qualifications for joining GOAT? I don't really think there are. I don't think there is in any of the crews at the moment. I think it is just about having, like, interest, race with us a couple of times, and you'll get picked up quite quickly in that. But that would be a question for a mobbing to answer, or a nasty, with them two being the old goats that they are. Dirty mountain-dwelling goats. Let's have a look at the captain of the team. I think you need that within 3 weeks after joining, don't you, Sick? Luke showing up in a car he's not planning on racing tonight, I guess. Sat next to Raza and Riza. Good luck all from H-Bomb. Helping Parcel and get dripped out. No worries, my man. I did just pop by you at the shop and saw you were getting all dappered up. You were looking quite nice. Like, from not being rude on the kid, he's really quick. He'd smack me up all over the track and probably all over every other game mode on this game. But his dress sense did need a little bit of fixing, Trills. He's a good man on that, lad. Good luck, both teams from Gucci. So we have the likes of, I've got the playlists saved on my phone. Let me have a little look, see. I can give a little run through the tracks. We've got EXE. I do need to pull up the picture though, because I can't remember it all off the top of my head. Especially not in order. That's the team. So the team is Luke, Jack, Tyrese, Raza, Official, Tunter, Albo, Esco, TJ, Clem Bundy, Parcellis and Voxway, myself as reserve and commentator until necessary. That's still not the right one. There it is. Right, so we've got E.exe. That'll be in the Jester or the Feltzer. We've got Grapeseed GP in the Turismo R, Spinner Remake, Krieger or Devesi 8. Autodrome is the Jester, Feltzer or Elegy, Snell, Issy Sport, East Coast Remake in the GTO, Sonoma, Emirates, Northern Lights, Jester or Feltzer. Repeater Remake is GTO or RSX. NS Atropos is T20, Osiris or the Fura. Panorama is Jester, Feltzer, and H400 is the final track. It's a mix, Gucci. It is a mix. Is in the GTO, H400. But yeah, we knew. Send me a message on PSN Persona. Just need some info. There you go, Persona. Get on that. Send Mobbin a little message. It's just the same as his YouTube name. Now, Xbox may be a little trickier because I don't think there's too many goats over there. But never mind, 6 got it wrong. Maybe. But yeah, guys, I don't know if you know all of the people in the lobby. I don't know if you know too much about RCRH from our side. I do know some of you will obviously know the likes of Redkio and Heredia, and you'll have come across Ariza many times at this point. And you won't have often seen the pros guys on the street, but there is some stunt in there. Do you guys have any clue which way this could go? Because there's a big chance they'll lose big points on the stunt portions, the RCRH boys, but then there's a good chance they'll pick up some good positions and high finishes along the midfield. Like I say, I do think our top half Gucci letting me down. I've been nice when I've commentated on you. joking. I'm joking. But Gucci's money is on RCRH. I wasn't really planning on joining it. Because it hadn't been discussed or anything. I didn't realise I would be joining parties. If you're watching, Jack. Let me just pull this off. See how they're all feeling. This is the pros boys. I haven't been invited to the RCRH party. If Rizkio does want to get on that, or somebody, or Alex, I can pop in between the races. Hello boys, how you feeling?
Why not?
How are we feeling?
Yeah.
We're shitting it.
You shitting it?
We're gonna win.
Nah, you've no need to shit
Look
it.
at the fucking team.
Our team's stacked. I got kicked out. No, and Luke, like you sounded like I know you didn't. I know you weren't meaning it in any bad way at all. Don't worry. Like I did say from the beginning, I would prefer to commentate on this one especially. This is a little bit above my pay grade as a racer for now. But no, I've come on a long way. I've taken like 3 or 4 seconds off a lot of my times, but I'm still 2, 3, 4 seconds behind you guys.
If Ty could take another 3 minutes.
Sponsor back.
Fuck off for another 3 minutes, you cunt. Go away. Still rolling.
Have a look at all RCH such as pros. Why are you offering pros? Look, after RCRH, Albo, when you're on pros' team, you've got that backwards.
Lizarte messaged me saying good luck.
Fuck him.
You guys.
Fuck him. I've already called him a snake on stream. I don't give no shits.
Did he message you guys saying good luck?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was literally on our team until 6 days ago, the little knobhead.
As long as he doesn't know I kicked him out of the chat, out of that, you know, out of...
Oh no, it comes on a notification when you kick from the chat, don't worry, he'll know all about it.
He deserved getting kicked! He wasn't repping the crew!
I don't want it to be like a snide thing, like good luck.
You can't go join the enemy a week before the battle, though.
Yeah.
Ty, jacket on as well.
I don't want
jacket on.
There he is.
You're not backing out, you little pussy.
Just get me a reserve.
It's too late now, Ty. You're in the
Ty,
party.
you may get demoted if you back out, to be honest.
Good for me.
What's going on, Ty?
Don't want to do the battle.
Come on, join now and do it.
I don't want to do it.
No,
There's no excuse.
Attitude, though.
Already in.
Right, by the way, who is hosting this? Who's actually, I assume it's going to be Captain. Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
I'm retired, sorry.
I can't take the piss on that.
Now, you can, in the background, I think you can hear everybody in the party. So, maybe a little bit, I might have to quickly back out and rejoin as a racer. But hopefully Ty is joking. He is quicker than me.
Well.
He is quicker than me.
Switch crew after everything.
You do,
yes,
Ty.
you do, Ty. That's what happens when you're fucking late.
Right, let me go through some of these comments. So it'll be the multi-cap part of pros exactly, Al, no, and we are looking to do more of this stuff again. We were involved in a couple of crew battles last year, but then they did take a bit of a dive off with all the stunt stuff going on. Bit of a break from a couple of people here and there, and then we're back on it this year. We've got Goat coming up as well, and we do plan on throwing some street in that as well, I believe was the plan.
I want to go.
What?
I want to go to sleep. I want a nap.
What have you been doing?
I'm just tired.
Get a fucking monster down you, or some apple juice.
How could I forget my monster?
Yeah,
Thank you, Ryan.
you've only had 3 hours sleep. Get that down your neck, kidder.
I know, I've already had 2. I'm buzzed. Let's go.
Oh, fucking hell, Jack. Don't have a third. You're going to have an heart attack.
Who's that?
Rescue, send him a message. Tell the kid you want him in there, otherwise you're pulling out.
Oh my.
I think that'd be a fair trade.
He hit exactly my head.
Yeah, Rescue, I'm afraid if Tyrese pulls out, we're going to have to ask for you not to race as well. I think that's a fair trade. It saves me coming in, you know?
Right, that's it.
Jack screams like a girl.
Joke's on you, Brit! You
will always be Robinson. Multi-dog racing. No. We'll always be multi-cat. Cats are slightly more intelligent.
Ow, I'm gonna die because of you.
Just making sure I caught the comments. Good, but nervous, nice.
Captain's paused, I think. I think we're about to go into the close.
Good luck, everybody. Cap, Alex, hope he hits pole.
Let me start my stream.
I'm having this.
I'm not
doing it.
Jack, if you're gonna get your stream up, do it now.
I'm doing it now.
I'm not doing it. I need to change tags and everything.
It won't take you long, Ty. It'll take me longer to get out of the clouds and into a lobby.
You're just sitting in the lobby.
And Ty, you are quicker than me, even tired. You know you're quicker than me. Like, this isn't me sucking up to you or nothing. Like, I've just said that to Luke. Like, everybody in this lobby's quicker than me. I know that. I had no problem.
I need to do stuff now.
You need to do stuff.
It all the way to Wembley.
I quit. Dead
Like,
tracks.
you being serious or not? Because I need to get in if you are being serious.
I'm trying to load up.
Good lad.
It's gonna get
I just needed to make sure, Ty, because I'm gonna shit myself real quick if it's me becoming a racer.
Who's fucking setting on fire?
Right. Let's have a little look just to see if I did get... No, I haven't. That's all good. So I will just be popping in and out of this party every now and then. Lana Rhodes better than Mia Khalifa. I think most people would agree with that.
Me neck. What is going on?
Thank you, car's on fire.
No, I'm gonna get fucked. If my stream fucks up,
normal conversation for once. Is there normal in a community like this, Pinky? Like among racers, what is normal? Like we've all got different tastes, all that sort of stuff.
No, you can pick me up now.
Why is it telling me to go to Roger's scrapyard? Fuck Roger's scrapyard.
I've just gone in first person as well.
Ty throwing Summer Air into the mix.
Ida! Your lonely persona. Yep, Ida.
Yeah, it's let me grab.
I'm winning every race now. It's going down.
So, who in this party is streaming? Because we've got a couple going on. I think Esco's streaming as well. I think... Is there one more? So, do head over, check out Esco and Jack. And then there's Captain TR19, or I think it's now 482 Gaming, Elite Gaming on YouTube is the channel. And I believe Rizza would also be...
I'm loading up! I'm sick of this
streaming.
Well, fuck off, Ty. You're the one that was late. This is on you, buddy.
Well, maybe I was out and to come back.
No, to be fair, no. Ty. No, I was about to say, the late entry has got 20 people watching my stream before the first race. This is the hottest start we're ever going to have to a stream. Don't you worry, lad.
You see, when other people's late, it's alright, but when I'm late, that's it.
Get your jacket on as well, Ty.
I wear no jacket. I don't know.
Get your Ty. I will smash you up in this race, man.
Bella Poach. I don't think that's how you... I think you mean Bella Porch, Alex.
Bella Coach.
Jesus Christ, she's not... Oh my god.
Oh, that's just great driving, isn't it, Luke?
That's not blowing me up.
Oh my... Who cares if you want?
Oh. No, Rizzo! I'm sorry!
Where do you find the crew tank? Anyone know? Anyone know?
At the bottom, come out of bomber jackets and go to the bottom of all the t-shirts.
Yeah, I think I'll just be joining your guys' party every couple of races.
Well, you best get there, boy.
I'll in general let you just focus up on that.
Take the mic. I'm going to join like this.
Let down.
But it's Mardy at me. Let's hurry up already. I need to hurry up.
There is a chance Rezkio and Heredia will be streaming as well. I imagine there might be one or two others streaming as well. Not 100% sure. But do...
Ow! Ow!
Alex and Rezkio, if you guys are streaming, feel free to give it a little share in the chat. I need to try and get my head together enough to focus on this.
There you go, Jack, there's your message on Snapchat.
Hi, Tisbay. That's it, Ida. Tisbay. So you can go suck your mum. Being late for this playlist.
You flipping stupid.
Thinking you're cool being late. Saying you don't want to do it, all because you didn't practice.
Yeah, I didn't practice at all.
Yeah, well guess what, I practiced. Yeah.
Who's not in the lobby?
Twice.
Sad times for you.
Right.
Imagine practicing.
You are in the
Sad
lobby.
times for me.
So
Some
the
lucky
only
with
one,
that.
I think Enjoys is the one that left. So otherwise we can go. We can get into this place.
No, I'm going my crew tag. You have to wait.
Oh wow.
Again,
Ty,
that's
his mum's
not my
been
fault.
brought into the mix by Sick Nasty.
Oh, of course. His mum was just 10-10 as well.
Jesus.
Second only to Summeroo.
Tisbay.
For
Hello
fuck's
everyone,
sake,
hope you're all
Tyson
well. Obviously, I'm going to be quiet throughout this, so Fox's stream is there, he will be commentating.
Keep mine up open in the background. I'll be flicking between the races a little bit. Then you can have your favourite guys up. The guy, you know what, I mean, not your favourite, but whoever you do like to keep an eye on, or if they are your favourite, they're your favourite. There's no denying it.
But you might hear 6 mum in there.
I will be jumping out of the party between the races so the guys can focus.
Yeah, Jack.
And I will double check again just to see if I've had an invite to their party or not, but
Shit.
I will quite happily just jump in and out of this party every 2 or 3 races. Because it's going to be quite difficult to focus on 24, try and focus on 24 people.
Joyce is late, Joyce is late.
He was here already.
Joyce, hurry up. He's late.
He was here already.
He's late. I don't care, he's late.
Message,
message him.
Message Captain Holt and go, where's Joyce?
Man, I was out and I have to come back in to do this crappy ass battle.
Ventura's loving it.
You're saying it like we messaged you whilst you were out saying, oh yeah, by the way, side PL at 9, as if you didn't know.
Yeah, they didn't message me.
Yeah, but you say you're going on as if you didn't know until now that there was a battle.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not even.
Well, that's your own problem, you just forget though, innit?
This is not even cap. I didn't even know about this battle. Well, I didn't know about it, but I forgot about it. That's not even cap. It's not. I promise you right now.
Yeah,
it's not
Panda.
Trying to practice yesterday.
Alex, if you send me an invite to the chat, I'll jump in between I'll jump in the next race, or in between the next race, sort of thing.
I mean, you could have got someone better than me.
Ned Captain with he lagged out because you were too late defending his racer.
Why try to blame me for? I wasn't late. I was early.
Like I said, to me, it's no issue. There's 27 people watching the stream. It's definitely the most you've had before the first race.
Can we please, for the love of God,
let's
go. Can we just start?
Right,
we are 20 minutes fucking late, man. Let's fucking go. Come on.
Cut it, what? Let's cut it up.
I hate feeling as nervous as I do now. Can we please just start? So that I can
You're cutting up. Hey, robot!
You can't. You can't know.
Wait, you're putting up as well. Oh, I feel like that at this point. Who's this guy over
there? Ty, it was funny, like, when you first joined.
Oh, I don't want to do this battle.
Right, there it is.
Yeah, but why didn't you say that then? Why you leave it to the last minute?
I told us to start the day.
Fucking hell.
That actually is true. That was too late though. It's too late now. It is. Way too late.
Obviously.
Yep. You set yourself up for it.
Alright.
After
shit.
20
Finally,
fucking minutes.
Right, I'm going to jump out of the party. Good luck, guys. I'll jump in 2 or 3 races time. And like I say, massive luck to you guys. Honestly, not a problem. My pleasure, Luke. And good luck, pros. Right. Right. We're in. They're focusing up, don't want to be chatting over their cornering, breaking points, all of that sort of stuff. They're going to be swearing a little bit if they mess stuff up. We will be jumping in. Let me just check my notification. I think that is it. Yep, there we go. And I will jump in between the next race. Oh, the time is not started. Could very quickly pop into this other party. We've got a 30-second wait. That'll give me time to leave. Let's do it. Yep, I'm coming. Hello, fellas. How you going? I think the other boys are focusing up as well. There's Artie a bit scared to show his face in case the commentator popped in. You know, I am a pro, and I am a pros member. I've already bought it up on stream, the snaky bastard. No, it's no real issue. The guys have got themselves as much up to pace as they can. Luke has got himself some really nice times, official. It's the middle of the field, it's the stunt races that are really going to make it interesting. Yep. Yep. So I'll jump in. I'm going to jump in. I'll jump back in after the next race, after 2 races to you guys, and then I'll jump into pros after that because I spent a bit more time with them, sort of thing. So I'll come back to you guys first. Good luck, guys, and have as much fun as possible. See you later, fellas. There we go. Quick chat with Alex Rizza and Captain himself. Hello, Foxstein, entering the chat. It is 24 out of 24. Good luck, guys, being offered across from Rezkiel. Rezkiel gonna brick. Rezkiel gonna brick from critics. You was racing, and maybe we should share some of your old streams. Tasty. And Alex, that's something you should grab some of your old stream and do a little highlight clips on your new channel. Because you've raced for a long time. If anyone can do it, it's you, Riz. Good luck, guys. Let's go for 10 FPS. Guys, we're going to be going frame to frame. There's a Feltzer on the grid in Enjoys. They will be going with 30-second starts. If it starts raining, that will be given a minute just to let the track start to dry out. And they'll all be queuing up on the line with Captain. We've got a few Phelpses. So we've got Alex, we've got Voxway, Rizza, TBH, Ashafar, and Lazarte rocking them Phelpses. And we're going to sit with Luke initially. Who's repping who? So we've got, we'll put this down for a minute. Luke had a bit of a bogged down start. It's seeing a lot of people swamping in. But we've got Luke, Jack, Official Razza, Clem Bundy. We've got Parcellis, TBH Stratus, Tell Me Builds, Ala Abo Alibo, Voxway, Tunsa and Ty Reese Makeup Pros. Luke having a really nice corner, picking up some good speed and gaining a couple of positions, feathering the throttle really nicely, avoiding the building. You can hear the guys' engines just behind, roaring. Luke, nice brake boost. Cannabis though got the better of him there. Parcellis handling the Phelpser nicely. He is the furthest up from the Phelpsers. At the moment, I believe a bit of lag displaying, showed a couple of races hitting the tree on either side, favouring the throttle, and Joyce has maybe lagged out already, as Luke unfortunately has just come off the pillar. On the opposition team, we have Captain, we have Rezkio, we have Rizza, we have the Heredia God, we have Lizarte, we have Ashifar, Denzel, Cheat Keith, El Reyes, the Chinaman, Canadiz, and like I say, I do believe M. Joyce just lagged out early on. That will get the points down a touch. Somebody on the lowest points finish on pros will be knocked off. At the moment, we've got Parcellis, Official Clem Bundy, Razza, Lizarte, Rezkio. We're sat with Rezkio, and we've got Denzel not too far behind. Rezkio, lovely speed, passes by two on the straight over the wood. Clearly caught the brake boost at the bottom of the hill. Really clean through the corner coming up the hill. Took a bit too much air to collect the brake boost and getting right up the back and onto the cheeks of Official Parcellis, and sandwiched between these two and Clem Bundy at the moment. Pros having their way with the top five at the moment. Rather making it out. You can see Pros lads are not letting slight lack of experience on the streets let them down. They've sweated it out the past couple of weeks. Sweated it out initially for qualification, and now they've sweated it a little bit more. I imagine we will see the top five swap up throughout the rest of this race and throughout the event itself. It's just really nice to see the guys on pace. Official matching Rezkio note for note. Jester versus Phelpser. Parcellis has got a bit of an advantage, but the Jester's acceleration and mid-drive speed just allowed him to pull away. It is Razza and Clem still behind Rezkio, and then Denzel, Ashafar, Heredia God, Cheeky and El Reyes are making out top 10. We aren't going to stay round about here. We are just going to move back a touch, although I don't want to disrupt anybody's racing. Parcellis riding the barrier a touch. Lovely brake boost on the right side there by Rezkio. Just nice and smooth over the curves. Tiny little dab of brake just to get the car down to the speedy lights for the corner. You can see the brake mark or tyre marks coming off the back of Official's car, signifying that he's got both of them brake boosts. A small one there from Rez has seen the distance grow ever so slightly. We are going to go sit with Parcellis. Takes that corner really nice and tight, gaining some speed there on Rezkio. Looking to get himself back up, shift is the license plate, maybe signifying he is a bit of a short shifter. Collecting the boost really clean and getting right back up behind official, gained some good distance there over Rizkio. Top 5 is still the same, just top 1 and 2 swapped positions at the moment. Official leading the way. I believe there's still another lap to go after this. Collecting the curbs, nice and clean, is going to see him through and into the lead again. Parcellis has come across from Xbox, doing very well on his transition across. Unlucky, just clipping the bottom there of the wall. Coming through the corner. Again, you see the pace he's collected just off the bumps, a little bit of short shifting. Gets the car massively up to pace again. Now we are going to come back just a little bit. 1:53.698, best lap so far is that from Rizkio. Don't see it come down below that. 54s, 55s, another 54 coming in there from Denz. Oh, no, that's from Heredia. Sorry, don't want to get that wrong. It is a very stacked lobby. And yeah, I'll put up the leaderboard a bit close to the end, Albo. I feel like every Xbox player is very good in GPs, or I wouldn't be quite so sure of that. I think we do have about the same mix of quality across the board. It's just then you get more people on PlayStation, so then you get more of everybody on PlayStation. So the top half is a bit more condensed on Xbox, so you only see the top guys racing each other and stuff, whereas it gets mixed up, new people coming in. Parcellis is taking slightly wider lines, taking it a little bit more cleanly, carrying a bit more speed through the corners, has lost a bit of pace, clearly lost some of the revs with that slight wall bash. Raza, Denzel and Heredia now completing out the top 5. Rizkio falling back to 8. Luke in 7th, 9th, sorry. Best lap still with Rez, the 1:53. And Parcellis closing in again, collecting them bumps. And some short shift, and there's that speed. Don't even see him going with the brake boosting opportunities, just collecting at the pace down the hill. It's neck and neck. I'm not sure who's going to pinch that. It's going to be one of the two. We are going to pop that a little way. A brilliant battle between the two. Parcellis honking the horn in appreciation at official there. Really appreciating the battle. Yeah. And yeah, I'd agree with that, Ventura. I think we just outnumber every other community. And then that trickles down into the general population, people that aren't part of the community as well. So there's more just regular, casual players. But it has kept that gap over the others. Like I include PC in that. Tyrese, unfortunately, coming there in last place. But we saw some really fantastic racing, Tyrese, as you did here at the beginning of the party. Coming in very late. As he had said, hasn't been able to get a lot of practice in. Official Parcellis does pit the best lap there, 1:53.644. Raza, Denzel, Clem Bundy making out the top 5. We've got Heredia God, Cheat Keith, Rizkio, Riza, Lizarte, Luke, Ashafar, TBH Stratus, El Reyes and Alabo making out that top 15. Changing my name to the Bosch. Don't be stupid, Drillsy man. 1 off race, he's still got 13, he's still above a lot of people in the lobby. 1 position off midway. And we all know you've got a bit more in the locker. Lol from Rescue, and we all knew you would choke PJ from Sick. At least my counterpart knows.
Jesus!
What's happened here then? Oh, thank Christ for that. Oh, I thought it had glitched out for a second, but just a long load into that race. Just seen a message come up from Cheat Keith. These guys are strong. They are realising they're in for a bit of a challenge. Like I say, I'm going to pop in between every couple of races, so we'll sit here for this race. We'll pop in with the RCRH guys. Maybe it is just Captain Rizza and Heredia in the party, but maybe a couple of others have joined them, and then give it a race or two, pop in with pros, and then rotate every couple of races, and spend a little bit of time with both at the end while Captain works out the points and bring you the results before we end the stream. The sickly god. Sounds a little bit like that Cloaksy. Top 3 pros and nice. Just see that coming in from Rizkiol. In fact, we'll be starting with our man Tyrese. His Grapeseed GP is a remake with better props. Just run through some of the players. There's the list of players as well, so you can see who's on each team. And like I say, I will bring the leaderboard up, but they are all repping the right crew, so it's RCRH versus pros. You guys can't hear me, can you? Just remember I left the party to get into the other one, but I don't think they can, because I'm a spectator. RCRH versus Pros Jocks. There's the lineup. Like I say, they are the team, but they are away. I will give it a bit more time, and next time we are sat with Official to start with, it turns out. Official gets a really clean getaway and is in for the lead. Parcellis though, trying to get back up on him, has achieved that and passes by him with a really nice corner. Luke and Lazati right up and beside Official. Official a little bit too long on the dirt with a short shift, seeing him back past Luke and Lazati. Really nice start again from the guys. Pros leading the way at the moment. Lazarte trying to get himself up into the mix. Got Rizkio not too far behind. Clem, Rizza, Tell Me Builds, Green, Jack Denzel all in that little fight. We are going to pop back a little bit, keep our eye on it from a little further away to start with. We'll go to Vought. Really nice and tidy through the corner. He's closed the gap significantly there on the front. Nice braking point, takes him through the corner, gains a position and holds his own onto the back of Official now. Vought really picking his pace up nicely, just nice, smooth, clean lines. Oh, got really close to the stairs there. You can see most of them shifting over to the right. They're looking for as much bump as they can. A couple of little barrier smashes, a couple of honks of the horn as TDH Stratus comes on through. And Joyce battling as well. Marine Jack there in the mix. Clem, Bundy and Joyce are now back around. Block here. So he pulls across from that right side of the track there. Clean corner, does retake position over Clem, but he's being swamped by some guys from behind. Just managed it a little bit clean. He's holding pace well though. Denzel and Trillers it right up in the mix, battling here for 8th place. And really not a lot of distance to the front. We've got Lazarte, he is leading the way, 2:18.6 as well. He's got a second lead. Big slide from Vought. He's going to see a few go past him. We're going to move up to Enjoyce. Looks clean. Enjoyce nice and tidy. Keeping with Denzel. Official is battling there with, I can't quite make out the name, Luke. Rescue is on Cannabis. And then Lazarte, it's Rescue, Parcellis and Cannabis in that mix, and Lazarte just that little bit further ahead. So there's a bunch of 3 following the lead, and Official and Luke just that little bit behind. And Joyce doing what he can, just trying to pick up some pieces here at the moment, pick up a bit more pace. You can see he's had a clean corner, got a clean bump and did gain a little bit of time back. Couple of good bumps off the wall, gaining the revs later on the brakes, and he has gained time there. Have a look at the times. 1:45.582, best lap by Cannabis out of this front pack. Hey, Thomas! Entering with yes, Kyler, bro. Parcellis is up into the lead. Nice smash off the barrier, doesn't go with the brake boost. That has allowed guys to just edge away ever so slightly. Again, we're going to ease forward a little, just make sure they're on a decent section for it. They're just heading around that nasty-ish looking corner, just hitting the brakes. It should be decent time to change. Nice and clean, doesn't look like he had any issue with that maybe slight dip in frame. This is Cannabis 1000. Trying to get right up the back of Parcellis. He has lost the position to Lazarte, Snaky Boy, and Rescue. And like I say, really no hard feelings, really, Lazarte, man. Stuff happens, it's all good, fella. Rescue as well, just gets himself into the Parcellis Cannabis sandwich there. Rescue acting as the substance of the sandwich. Pulls himself through the corner really nice and tight, sticks on Parcellis like glue, wobbling back and forth. Parcellis seems to have got a little bit of extra boost somewhere, and all across the line. 1:44.665 from Rescue, really nice time. This is what I was saying to Luke at the beginning of the stream, is yeah, I did bring my times down quite nicely and quite a lot, but you're looking at 47 at my very best high as well at that, so like 47.8, 47.9, and then regular 48s and 49s. Not quite at these guys' pace yet, but did use it as a good opportunity to school myself up a bit more on throttle control and street racing side of things. Coming through the corner, clipping the curb where they can. Rescue holding position really nice. Parcellis right up on Lazarte once again. Looking for any potential place you can gain that little bit more speed and then potentially hold out. Got Official little way back with Luke, but still holding good position. Nice. It does look like RCRH have the better of pros here. He has lost that position for now, at the very least, to Parcellis. He's through the corner, nice and tidy. He's carried his speed onto the straight. He seems to have got about a car length ahead. Cannabis does appear to be closing lightly on Rescue, although the bumps have seen Rescue matching that pace. Zarte has taken the corner slightly tighter, but that is going to allow Parcellis the race a win, I believe. Nice and tidy stuff. I say let. Really intense battling up there at the front. Really nice stuff from Parcellis and Lazarte and that whole top 5 Cannabis Rizkio official. All up there in the mix. Lazarte. Somebody can be heard on someone's mic. Bollocks. I think it's because they've become spectators. But they are going to quickly pop in with the RCRH boys. It's been a good start. Why have I been invited to another party by someone? Get lost. I'm commentating. Get over yourself. Hello, fellas. Couple of good races to start the event.
Scared me. Jesus.
Yep. Parcellis and Official are leading the way, but then it's 3 RCRH guys closing out that top 5. A couple of pros then helping out fill the top 10, but again 3 RCRH guys doing the work there. It is going to be tight at the moment.
Remember Super Captain.
You can. You might. I think it's like 6 or 7 seconds a lap if you don't. Yeah, I don't think the pros guys will fuck it in the event. I don't think Heredia and Rezkio will fuck it in the event, or Rizza. They'll fuck it in practice, trying to push a little bit too hard, but they know their lines. They do this shit every day. Just go for it, but go for it a little bit safe.
Every points matter.
Go for it, but go for it safe. Like, there are ways so you can cut it a little bit so it's not as much air time and all that sort of stuff and taking as big risks. But but like, I've been arguing this point, it's actually fucking hard. It's not easy like people have been telling us it's easy. Oh, you stunt racers. No, it's fucking difficult shit. At the level they're trying to do it at, and the level I'm trying to get to in it, it's fucking hard. But good luck, guys. I'm going to let you focus back in, and I'll see you in like 3 races time. Right, there we go. We're back. On the commentary. I think it's nice to have the mix, Sick. It's nice to actually have the mix. Chinaman seeing if he can gain himself a little bit of an advantage, but he is coming back, backing it up. Everybody's getting on the same spot, nice and tidy. Back in like 20 minutes, no worries, Ventura. Hello, Aaron. Hope you're doing well, fella. Nice and tidy over the curbs from Jack to start with. Oh, got a little bit lucky with that little clip on the barrier. Might have been a bit of lag, but he's feathering his throttle really tidy through the little narrowing of the track. Yeah, that's what I used to do with my old crew, street races and death matches. I didn't enjoy it so much, but I did enjoy the racing. Jack did get swamped through that spinner section, a little bit smoother line, a little bit different than he's used to. Tyrese coming in nice and quick there, must have got a really strong brake boost over that initial curb. Jack looping through the line onto the boost, and he has just held position there ahead of Tyrese, Ashafar and Esco, pulling level with Luke. starting to gain a little bit more time. Just need to have a little swig of my drink. Alex, the Heredia God, is leading the way. We've got official Albo Luke Razza. Looks like Albo has just fallen back a little there. Razza in the mix as well. Tell Me Builds, Tyrese, Ashfar, TBH. Ashfar does, I believe, know the stunts as well. I believe he is a member of GOAT. Quite a few GOATs over on the other team. It's why we had to adopt ourselves my man TJ. Like he has said in the past, he's just quite close with Luke and Ryan, been friends for a while. Luke is leading the way. Albo and Jack following us close behind right now as they've been able to manage official Tell Me Builds. Ashfar, UBH, Strauss, Kyrie. And it's down to Reva and Nazarte making out the top 10, battling with Enjoy to complete that out. Jack takes his risky barrier smash. Oh, he's limboing over the top though. That is wonderful stuff from Jack. That has shifted him into the lead. Lovely stuff from Jackie Boy. And Esco as well, clearly getting similar. Slightly better boost. We're going to swap my back to Luke for just now. Just catch a little bit more of the battle. But that was really top stuff from the guys. Pushing hard and showing their class on the stunt portion of the playlist. Taking that slightly bigger risk with the cut. You can see it did reap them good dividends there. Pulling their guys a little bit further on, leading the way. Luke is starting to pick up the pace. Collect the double wheel brake boost, seeing him right back on to the edge of Albo. The third curb boost there. Takes the loop line as well. Not seen that done too often recently. People seem to have been taking the strong approach adopted from our man Tell Me Builds ahead. The top 10 is now all pros as of an Ashafar sneaking his way in. Heredia has fallen right out of it. I can't see his name. Hoping he's not had an issue with a lag out. Emoto. Right now it's, I'd say, neck and neck. His pros had the better first race, RCRH had the better second. Pros do have the advantage here, so going on that, pros at the moment, based on the stunt track having come on. Hello Bolid as well, awesome barrier bounce from Jet from H-Bomb. Esco leading the way. He's got a good second or so advantage there over Jack. Albo and Luke not quite so far behind Jack is Esco, and they are looking to close the gap. Luke collects that brake boost at the bottom of the tube, nice and clean on the left side of the car. 302 is going to get shattered with that 30-second wait on the line, and you can see the guys behind swamping. Jack getting nice and low again, going to rebuild a bit of the advantage over Luke and Albo here. Although they got good boost off the bottom of the ramp. Luke collecting the brake boost. Albo too swings through the corner. 227.873 from Esco. 229.875 from Jack. There are two best times. 29.8 and 29.7 from Luke and Albo respectively. The 30.7 on the first lap. Or second lap there from official. No problem, my lad. Again, thank you all so much for tuning in. We'll be commentating on some of the GTA World Championships approaching quite soon in July. £1,000 prize money up for grabs spread across the top 3 teams. Esco still leading the way, top 10. Still Ashafar in the mix. And there is Heredia, he's back up to 15th. 28.8. He's got a good chance to maybe get himself top 10 with a clean lap if he's not that far back. How was the second race? It was tight, but ever so slightly in the favour of RCRH. About the same amount as Pros were still had position 1 and 2 after the race, and then it was RCRH, Pros, RCRH, Pros, RCRH for the top 10. So it's tight. Oh, Jack playing it really safe. He's gone, maybe didn't feel like he had the pace. Esco went long. That is going to see Luke into the lead. Is it going to let Albo pass him too? Backing builds already banging times out here. Yep, he is. 27.8. I don't think we'll see him improve. Did go a little bit long on the jump across the gap. That has seen Luke gain a bit of an advantage, but it is a top 10 other than Ashafar. And Redkio's crept up in. Heredia 2. Oh, I thought Heredia might get himself a top 10 position. Tyrese, Raza, Stratus doing their best, holding them off. Luke has taken the win. Hello, Murder, my man. Yo, Albo was 4th. I thought Esco, the methods here, yeah, he seems just get a little bit too long on the jump across. But that is our man, Murder 10K, entering the chat. Literally, the boy we all try and emulate followers-wise and stuff. Massive TikTok following. And hello, Haku! Not come across you. Welcome to the channel, my man. Or lady, don't want to be gender assigning too much. It is all non-gendered. Need to commentate on a few of these people that haven't got it. But no, it's all of these guys that help build the channel. Like, they've given me all the content to commentate on. No worries, Haku. Like I say, it's a privilege to have you come across and watch. So I do think it's the first time I've seen your name pop up. So it is still Pros top 3 now, and RCRH taking up a couple. Pros with Raza, RCRH, and Tell Me Builds. Looking pretty tasty. Pros are, I believe, having a bit of an advantage at the moment. Yeah, I think he just carried a little bit too much, or hadn't carried enough speed and didn't quite feel comfortable. But yeah, as puts just pointing out, thank you all very, very much for tuning in. It is massively appreciated. Do feel free, if you like the content, to leave a like and a subscription. This is GTA 5, and we more use it as a bit of a racing game ourselves, our community. Like, my side of the community is like mainly stunt racers. That's where all my blue moderators come from in general. But we are getting a little bit more into the multi-category side of things and doing more and more mixed playlists as well. We are a multi-cat crew. A lot of our people do like streets and stuff. It's just they've been focused on stunts. But yeah, GTA 5 online. But we use the racing side of the game. We're not death matches and stuff. Likely see a lot of elegies going round here. Right, let me quickly turn that off sec. Just before start the race, we'll get a 30-second wait, so I'll have plenty of time here. Sorry for the blue screen, guys. There we go, that is off. I don't know why I didn't think of doing that myself. Oh, I recognise Haku. Yeah, Haku, you're in Murder's fucking videos. I've watched enough of Murder. And with him saying, shut the fuck up, I do actually recognise him. Oh my god, yeah, so welcome Haku, thank you very much for tuning in, and Murder, thank you very much for bringing in another with you. Thank you very much as well. Going a little bit red, blushing here, getting me a little bit hot under the collar. Racing's getting me sweaty enough. Glad I'm not having to fill out my role as a reserve. This is Autodrome, Elegy Heavy Track. You will see a Jester or two and a Phelps or two, depending on what they're more comfortable with. Lazati Parcellis is the Phelps, the odd Phelps out here. In this front pack, it does appear to all be Elegies. Getting nicely through the corners. Parcellis handling the corners really nice though. Oh, is that just coming off the barrier? We are sat with Raza. Wasn't Parcellis. Didn't quite catch the name of who did fall back through the order. Chinaman unspectatorable. A little bit too far back at the moment for me to be focused on. Cheeky, lovely corner. It did just come by Raza. Raza just falling out of the top 5, but making out that top 6 nice and clean. Oh, Cheeky, don't know if that was lag. But maybe just running a little bit too wide. It is Lazati, Rezkiel and Parcellis leading the way. Official, a bit of a slide into the entry of that corner has allowed Raza up into 4th. Nicely feathering the throttle, bringing him through the corner nice and clean. Chinaman had got himself up a nice long way there, but he's just fallen back through the order. That is now official and captain. Or Denzel right up close behind. Official is chasing the brake boost. Unfortunately, Haku, you won't be able to join this race, but if you do want to join pros and get involved in stuff like this, you'd be more than welcome. Murder can point you in the right direction, get you adding myself or Luke or whoever. I failed personally in getting Murder to join, and Luke sweet talked him over much time. Official. Nice brake boost. We are going to move forward in a second. Once we come through this trickier section, we will move forward just a touch and watch that front 3. It's nice and tight here though as well. Raza is leading the way over Official and Denzel. Cannabis, Clem and Tuncer not too far behind that, and then another little group of 3. It's all bunching up. Hello new boys, I hope you're doing very well. As you can hopefully tell, I'm thoroughly enjoying the action. Oh, the slide through the corner. Honk of the horn from Raza, maybe saying, get the fuck off me, you're weighing my car down. And we are with Parcellis carrying his pace really clean, handling the Phelpser exceptionally tidily. 2:07 is the best lap, and it was from Parcellis himself. Rescue is just pulling away nice and tidy, clips the lamppost though, deadens the revs ever so slightly. Parcellis taking the car through the corner. Rescue is going to get best lap. 1:34.691 to 35s coming in from the guys behind. 37s, 36s, 38s, 36s coming in across the board. Really tidy stuff. We are going to spend a bit of time here and watch this battle. We may just go back to Lazati though, just so we can see this whole battle making its way out. Top 5 have spread out a little bit, but these front 3 sticking it together, and Lazati getting a really nice section. Whoa, just avoiding the prop there at the bottom of the hill. Does seem to take a bit of a slide, but he avoided it really nicely, and again gets the car straightened out so the back end doesn't kick out and collect the prop. he had lost just that touch of speed. Rezkio handling the Elegy really cleanly. Parcellis again handling that Felter really tidy. The Elegy is considered the OP car around here among the top racers. A little bit trickier to get to grips with. Parcellis has quite a few events on, not so used to the platform yet. Maybe chose the option he was better suited to for now. Didn't see Rezkio's time being beaten there by anyone. 34.734 from Parcellis, but Rezkio improving to the 617 there. 35s and 36s becoming a little bit more commonplace, a little further back. But this battle for the front is just mesmerising. Rezkio is leading the way, handling the pressure, and Lazarte applying pressure to Parcellis, collecting the bumps on the curbs really clean, short shifting. Parcellis coming back tidy with a really clean section, sees him up into first. Lazarte does come off that prop this time. He got a little bit too close to it last time, kicked the car out. Rezkio leads the way. Slide across the dirt does allow Parcellis to close the gap up. Rezkio, little double dab of brake just to get the car down to the speed he's happy with for the corner, collects the brake boost, and that has gained him a little bit of an advantage. But Parcellis handling the pace really clean behind. Didn't take him long to shorten the gap back down. Rezkio going hard for the brake boost again. Holds the lead at the moment, extending lightly. We are just going to shift back ever so quickly. Parcellis eased his way through the corner, over the brake boosting spot, nice and tidy. I think that is it. Rezkio, honk of the horn, a tidy battle. 34s coming in again. Look like slight improvements all the way around. 34.2, 32.4 from Parcellis. Really nice stuff. It's not giving me a chance. They're all crossing the line a little bit too quickly here. But it's really top stuff, lad. Finally, I'm guessing for the race win, 34.2 from yourself, fella. Tidy stuff. Pippin, Parcellis by around that 0.2, 0.3 as well. Zarte getting a little bit unlucky collecting that barrier, but like I said, he had rode his luck on the lap before. Maybe should have played it a little bit safer. Seems pushing nice and hard, trying to stay with you guys. Fortunately, the prop did collect him. He has held on to third place though. Official breaking up that RCRH. Why are the messages still showing up on my screen? I just turned notifications off. Let me quickly pull the screen back up for a second. Show the leaderboard. Oh, it's because it's only microphone. Okay, so it's official Parcellis, Rezkio, Luke, Lazarte. I don't know what notification came up the first time. I have got notifications off. Rezkio, like we said, it did take that race win. Now, look back. So it was Rezkio. Is that going to disappear? Oh, one time. Yeah, you've had a couple of nice comebacks. As I noticed on one of them, I just couldn't see you, lad. And then he pops back up nicely a little bit further into the race. Now, we'll pop in to the pros party chat after this next race. So that last race was Rezkio, Parcellis, Lazarte, Official, Denzel, Luke, Raza, Heredia God, Cannabis, Ashifar and Tunsa, Alabo, Clem Bundy, and Reyes and Mr. Trilazit making out the top 15. Hey, Barbax, my man. The guy will be hosting a playlist for the stunt races out there at 11ish PM after this event. I know our man Esco did put in a request for it to be a bit later, if possible, so he could attend both. No sweat, just bot. Bomb with Will, City Work. Fucking hell, so difficult. Barbax, legend. Rezkio. God damn! From Official. Again, hugely appreciate everybody tuning in. And they are away. We're going to sit with Denzel for now. Hashtag Lona. Oh, that did look like somebody just clipping off the hill. It was a light green car. We'll keep our eyes out for that. A lot of bumping there as they go across the curb. And that was Esco taking a bit of a wobble. Oh, Denzel barely missing the dividing wall in the barrier there, and takes that corner a little bit wider than he'd have maybe liked, and did lose a position here and there. Raza and Official gained a little down the straight. Official later on the brakes. We saw somebody go tumbling off the edge. I'm not sure who it was. Again, apologies for that. It's quite hard to make a name that flicks out. Off to the left at the moment, we've got Rezkio leading the way. Marine, Jack, Parcellis, Clem, Bundy and Albo making out the top 5. Denzel looking to get himself up into that mix, so we are going to sit just here for now. Rezkio, I imagine, is going to be really comfortable on a track like this. Bit of a rally cross specialist. It's so nice to see the pros guys are putting in some good work though. Being swamped. Official gaining positions back. Nice and tidy. He's going to go a little earlier on the brakes this time. Able to take corner a little bit more smoothly. Carries speed, sharp downhill, takes the corner, picks up the position over Mr. Ala Bolibo. Brings himself through the corner clean as a whistle. Coming on to the third lap here, 102.129. That is the best lap I've seen so far here from Rezkio. And we've got 103s coming in from Marine, Jack and Parcellis, Clem Bundy, Ashafar, that top 6, 7 coming in with doing a 1 or 2 a little bit further back. Albo taking some good pace, but a big slide, and it looked like Ashafar was eating some hay there, catching the prop on the corner. And Albo nice and tidy, just carrying the pace down the straight, not worrying about collecting too many bumps, and does see himself pull ahead. Denzel getting close as you like to the edge of the track there, and he's getting swamped by the guys behind. Rather taking a position back, and Luke getting into the mix as well, getting really hot back here in 7th, 8th, 9th place. we are going to have to move forward a touch. This is the fourth lap. 102.9 is still the best lap. A couple more 103s coming in a bit further back. Already having to make up some work again. That 103.011 from Ashrafar as well could see him pick up some good positions. Albo looked like he hit a little bit of hay, not as badly there as Ashrafar. It has cost him a couple of positions, or our position for now. And Luke, with a wonderful corner, has picked himself up a good couple up to 7th. We are going to move on to Clem, taking himself down the hill, nice and tidy, just ahead of official. Marine Jack in between Lazati and Rezkio, handling some business, nice and tidy. Rezkio is away though and got a good lead. See him already on the straight and going across the line. 102's just, I'm guessing, a little regular. 103.006 from Lazate is the closest we've seen to Rez, but still almost a second in it. Official so clean through that previous section, gaining some time, and you can see managing the revs at the bottom of the hill ever so lightly over his teammate Clem there, and it is now Pro's 3 of the top 5, but 1-2 for RCRH. And this is what I was saying, this is how it's been nice and tight. Pro's clearly up in the mix, or when Pros have led the way, RCRH well in that mix as well. It has been a really clean battle so far. Little dab of the brakes just before the peak of the hill, bring themselves nice and cleanly through the corner, and that is people coming across the line. We're going to start shifting back a little bit if we get the chance. I think just not going to have gone far enough back there. It's a watch weight coming across the line. That 102.1 from Rez is the best lap. 103.006 from Mazarte has just seen him move up. No, not for... I can't do the maths on an event like this, Sid. Captain Hulk's divvying it up at the end. He's got screenshots and all that sort of stuff. There's no way I'd be able to keep track of all this and commentate. I'm on my Todd. There's no spreadsheet. I ain't no wizard of maths. Official Rezkio, Lazati, Parcellis and Luke make out top 5. Raza, Denzel, Herdia, Clem Bundy and Albo making up the top 10. I do still think it is nice and close. Don't even joke with me, Tick. There's no way I'm doing... You do it. Pause the stream for a minute. Get it up on another one. Pause it. I'll do the top 10 quickly. For fuck's sake. Not D-calculator. Calculator app. Get 2 up, 1 for pros, 1 for thing. We'll do top 10 for now. Right, I need to go back down my stream. You're asking for it, Sick, you do it. Don't scream for mobbing. Look, I we've got time. You're distracting me. I was supposed to have jumped into the pros pie. There's now really not the time, so we'll have to do that in the next race, and we're not going to have spent as much time as I'd have liked between the two parties. We've got 110, 86. We've got an 8. Got 30-second wait here. So on the top 10 so far, we've got pros on 454. Let me just do the RCRH boys. Obviously, the midfield not being counted so much on my numbers. Let me get the camera set. 105. Well. I'll go down and grab a couple more from Ashafar and Rizza just so we get the same amount of people. 47 and 44. 410. So pros are leading the way, I believe, off like top 6 in each. I think is what I went with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. There you go, sick. Can't do any more than that. Tunsa having nicest start Heredia, and the stunters ahead of him. We've got Rescue, TB8 all in the mix. Marine, Jackbox, Sway, Heredia, Tunsa, Luke, Ashafar again, ripping the goats. Tunsa aggressive through the speed, does him come off the roof of the tube, having to let the car settle down before he can really reapply the power. We are going to be moving forward in a moment. Oh, and a brick off the bottom of the wall, off the track there. I think that's to be a slight damage caused. We'll go sit with Rizza momentarily. Nice, thanks, lad. No worries, sick. I'll do that every couple of races. In the race, so I will join pros after this race, and then I'll recalculate it up in between the next one after that. Go and join RCRH, lads. Tunsa loves the brick. He does, well, he doesn't love it. He absolutely hates it. But his car likes to lead him into them situations. Rizza feathering the throttle, going to get down to the track nice and early. Gets a bit of acceleration ahead of Luke, but Luke takes the corner. Nice and tidy. Official Rescue, Voxway, Heredia, Clem. Luke, Rizza, Marine, Jack, Cannabis and Cheek Keys making out the top 10. Cheek and Cannabis doing really nice, carrying the pace on a track they won't have spent as much time on. Guys ahead playing it a little bit safer. And maybe a few at the front are taking slightly bigger risks. We are going to move forward. I do want to see a bit of the battle, so it is going to have to be a Heredia or someone in there to the wall ride. Comes off the wall nice and low with very little slide. Did initially take position off Voxway, but Vox has lost some of his lead over Heredia here. Heredia adjusts the car in the air. Rescue carried the speed nice and tidy again, shortening that gap up. It looked like Voxway had a bit of a slide, and that has allowed Rescue and Alex through. Riz looked like he'd had the better corner there, but Alex able to feather the throttle onto the curb really clean, collecting the boost. The official leading the way, nice and tidy. done the work ahead. The 2 minute point 888 from Jack. Best lap and by 3 seconds. Make sure you didn't spend the last lap with Jack. Jack is not too far behind. Gaining heavily. You might be able to see him come on through. Little tap of the horn from Alex on Rescue there. It's like Jack got that cut clean and he's headed in for the wall ride. Takes a position, I believe. Oh, I'm sway. He's fallen down the order a touch. He's in between Rescue, a Marine, a Jet. Official hold in his nerve. It skips the ramp into the tube nice and cleanly through the loop. Both Official and Alex both playing it wise and taking the corner, wanting to bank the points for the team. Vox Sway, Jack making out the top 4. Rescue completes the top 5. Luke, Clem, Rizza, Razza, Cheeky, Albo battling for 10th. Alex into the tube, a little bit too sharp. He's stuck on his roof. The car unable to flick back over. Has seen a few people come flying past, down to 7th. Really unlucky for the lad. He's going to hope to gain a position back over Clem, potentially with the wall ride and just a clean boost in the tube. Wise into the corner. Is going to see the top 7 stay the way it is. Keith and Albo battling for 8. Really unlucky from Alex there. Just clipping a little bit of the tube. Right, Cheek Keith has had to respawn and he's fallen down to 11th. Now I'm going to pop into the pros party very quickly. I'll do it quick enough. There's 9 of the boys in here. Hello everybody. Not sure.
Me personally, the reason I went right side is because left side, even though he's put the props there, it's inconsistent as fuck.
Is that on the ramp skipping to the tube?
Yeah,
I bricked 3 times.
Yeah,
I'm not
I've
having
got a
that.
hat trick of bricks.
If we lose by like a minimal amount of points, I'm fucking requesting a redo on that.
I broke 3 times as well, man. One week's loud.
I've kept a track of the. I just did the top 6 before that last race, and before that last race, it was 454 to pros to 410 for RCRH, but that is only the top 6, so it's tight.
I bricked twice. I don't want to do this. He's done why? I don't know why he didn't let us have Ryan's track.
Marine Jack making his way up in the
Because the thing I don't understand is why mobbing.
Good shit.
The thing I don't understand is why you'd recreate a fucking track the exact same. On a track like East Coast, it's got a jump in a tube. Get rid of it, man. There's no need for it. You don't have to make it down to the fucking T when there's a jump in a tube. Get rid of the jump in the tube.
Ty, it's over. It's over. Focus on this one.
Sonoma is up next. I will be doing the points in between the next races, so I will update you on that next time I pop back in.
One. You know what you're doing with this.
It's already in your chat.
He's popping in and out, yeah.
Are you bricking that?
I saw you choke on
I bricked 3 times in 3 different sections of that track.
He barrel
2 of them
rolled
were in the
into
last
it.
tube before the fucking... Before the... You know when you jump in, you have to do that tight loop?
Yeah.
I bricked jumping into that one, that was the 3rd brick. 2nd brick, I went through the big jump in the tube, and I bricked when I landed, and then the 1st brick was going into that tube where you can skip the ramp on either side.
Yeah.
All 3 of them completely fucked me. It weren't like, oh, I had a bit of a fucking rough end landing and then carried on. It like full on spammed me out on the roof on one of them.
Just a reminder for you boys.
I don't know it. I just.
Yes,
it's not a real playlist until you've heard RCRH.
It wasn't terrible.
Don't be harsh on the list.
Just don't break into the industry, so man. You need
a reminder. A reminder for this one. those cones, if they are knocked over, just avoid them. You have to avoid them.
Someone trips me up.
You've got to avoid them. You have no choice, otherwise you're literally just going to spin out. It's like fucking they're going through a fucking bush at high speed. You go into fucking
under the car.
Restart.
Fucking complain, because I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to fucking sound big-headed on that, but East Coast is the only track I can actually fucking pull out really good times without fucking doing cuts.
Cocky cunt. I'm joking.
Right, I'm gonna.
It's the only track I'll say I'm actually alright out without fucking
Coming
cuts.
official from RCRH.
Yeah, I agree.
RCRH is looking to apply a bit of pressure. Right, good luck again, guys. And I will leave you guys settling. Just need points more from Rescue. Hey, you're doing really nice, Rescue man. Applying some pressure. Keeping lovely in the mix for that top spot. Knew you would be, lad. Cannabis hoping to move the line a little further forward first. We are with Captain TR19. We're going to sit here all the time we can. Had a decent start, but the front guys, you can see already gaining some good time, guys, swamping them a little from behind. El Reyes struggling to get past him. Captain getting a really nice line. Seems to get a nice little slide up the hill, taking through the corner, and he's through that section nice and tidy. Down in 16th at the moment. He'll be looking to pick up a couple of positions here and there as he can, but that is TBH Stratus and Parcellis Tyrese surrounding him, and that is three fast people. So he could well lose a couple. Down up to 14th. And Joyce just ahead, but as Parcellis, you can hear that engine roaring. Rolls himself through the corner nice and tidy, and they are going to come across the line, take the 30 seconds off, 125 down to the 55s from the front two in Marine Jack and Rescue. Did see official get a 51 here earlier, 51.9 as Tyrese and TBH pushing hard with Parcellis. Taking that position back from Captain Holt. Oh, Captain TR19, apologies. Oh, bit of a slide through the corner. We are just going to move a bit up the pack. We'll go sit with Alex. Don't think we spent too much time with Alex. I think we did a little bit on that last race, but not too much with the entry into the tube, not going well. Nice and tidy over the curves, picking the positions up. 52.476 is the best lap from Luke at the moment. You can see how much pace Alex is trying to, or Heredia God is trying to carry through the sections. He's a little bit of time getting caught out just here and there, but he is gaining time. Vox sway heavy off the barrier. Marine Jack as well, just falling back down a couple of positions, although Jack back up to pace. He's on. I thought he was right here, sorry, that was Ty's name. 52.476, as I said, from Luke, is that best lap. I believe we're seeing 4 or 5 laps here, with it being the minute laps. Right, coming across the line, do we see any improvements? Alex brings his time down by 0.1, 52.7 from Rizza. 52.9 from Ty, 53.3 from Alex, 52.9 from Jack, some really fast times, 53s all the way down to 16, 55, Captain Holt, sounding like someone just came off the wall there, again off the tree. Is it Jack tapping the horn on the back of Alex? Alex getting a bit wonky over the tube, you can see just edging away from Jack on the mini-map. Rescue, Raza and Luke are leading the way, just really clean laps. Jack takes the narrow corner, going to get onto the curbs that little bit earlier. It's going to be a tight finish. Jack's sticking to that right side. I wasn't sure if it was the final lap. It's not. 52.028 from Jack. Pips that best lap away, and Jack's just pulling a bit of distance. Alex starting to follow the lines as much as he can, easing himself through the corner. Oh, really unlucky, just pushing a bit too hard. We are going to move on to Jack as he is closing the gap best he can on this top three. Not sure he's quite going to have long enough. We see Rezkio has lost a bit of time on the front two now, and that put a bit between Jack's teeth. He smelt a bit of blood, but Rezkio good at getting the car back up to speed. Don't think Jack's quite going to have the time if this is the final lap. It's not. There is one more. Jack could have the chance to get in the mix. 52.028 is still that best lap. Yeah, well, they have shortened the times a little bit. 52.3s and 0.6 from Rezkio in the mix. Just whether Jack can get himself through the track quick enough. It looks like they're holding pace really nice ahead of him. Maybe we will just go up. It's Raza, Luke and Rezkio leading the way. They all fell out of the battle beast, coming back nicely. Tyrese in fifth, sorry. Clem in sixth. Jack's missed a checkpoint. He tried to cut a little bit too much curb. Thought he'd trigger the checkpoint on the way past. It just didn't register for him. All that hard work from Jack there. Really unfortunate stuff, taking a big cut. He's down to 17th place. He won't be too happy with himself now. Let me, as the scores come in, we'll get my pause on stream in the right place, etc, etc. We'll get myself a couple of calculators up again. I'm back with the chat. 1 minute, just need. Wow, GG's great racing, it really is. From my man, New Boys, honestly, it is top class. Like I say, I will be back in the chat in just 1 second. Just going to work out these top 6 from each team again. And we can have a rough estimation on half the players in the lobby of which way this is swinging. Get that paused. There we go. How many points does each have? So that's from 2 races ago. Up there, that's the top 6, and I'm just working out now the top 6 again, elbows. Give me a moment. I should have it done by the time you start. 156 plus 126 plus 110 plus that's 3. 4 is Clem. 5 is Parcellis. I need a 6 on 77. So Pro's top 6 is 646. And then 147 plus 94. No, sorry. Clint used to be RCRH 85 from Heredia. 3. Denzel is that Ashfar. 66 plus 63. And they're on 5, 2, 3 for their top 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So just over 100 points separating the top 6. Delete this race from Rescue, not happy with Northern Lights. There we go. Top 6 only again. Like I say, gonna let Captain deal with the points overall, but it is a close battle. And then we'll be popping into RCRH's party next time, and then, like I say, do it again in between the race after that. Oh, Parcellis! Bit of a lag out. That will be losing the lowest points of RCRH, but that is a potential big points loss. Big oof, Rez. Rescue best from Valentine. He's been right up there. He's got himself in the mix. I believe he's in 2nd place, 3rd place in the playlist at the moment. I think it is 2nd. Behind official. But that is a big oof losing Parcellis on a track like this. Hopefully he will be able to make it back in. Just quickly run through the numbers real quick here, just make sure we are still at the, so Parcellis is the only one we've lost so far in the event. Enjoy's taking a really nice start there, slide through the corner, sees him swamped by 5, 6 or 7 people, able to carry the speed a little bit better through this next couple of corners though, and get himself back up to 3rd, nice and tidy. It's Tyrese, Enjoy 10. Battling for front 3, Lazarte getting into the mix, tight, a bit of a slide, he's on it, he's handled and corrected it nicely, fallen back a little way, fortunately for the young lad self, collecting the boost, nice and clean. Luke just getting himself up into that top 3, later on the break, gets him up into 2nd place, Lazarte and Luke battling. Nice and clean brake boost all the way around. Looked like Luke maybe got half of it or so. Tidy on the brakes. Enjoys through the corner and up to 2nd. Cannabis up to 3rd as well. Just nice and tidy. RCRH gonna maybe pull back some points here. It is all pros though behind him, down to Chinaman. So pro putting in some really good work. Just have a little look at that. They come across the line, completing the 1st lap, chasing the brake boost. Looked like they unfortunately just missed it, and they don't go with the brake boost there over a couple of bumps. 206s would come down to a 146.290. 1st lap, really nice stuff. Managed to get myself down to a 35 here. I was relatively happy with that, but I do imagine we'll see a couple of 34s, 33. No, I got 34.9 myself. Like I say, I do think we'll see 33s, 32s, maybe a 31. Can gain a lot of speed off start. They are going to pop back just a touch. Chinaman is picking up a couple of positions. There's Kyo2, Vox Way picking up pace. Lazarte and Enjoy are leading the way. Cannabis not too far behind. Luke really close up behind him. You see Enjoy just entering the corner, comes off that barrier that has allowed Cannabis and Luke to close up some of that distance. Cannabis is really close behind. May swap on to that lad after this little chicane section. They get themselves onto the straight. We pull back to Cannabis 1000. Really not far behind. We might get to see a bit of Luke come in there to the action shortly. Carries his speed through under the bridge. They just seem to gain really good boost. You can see Cannabis just going straight down the middle, not taking any risk with that side portion, just carrying his pace. You see the 132.177 from Denzel, really not far off. That 31 I thought we might creep into. It's just so bumpy, feathering the throttle at all the right places, pull the car around the corner. Azarte is just easing himself away at the moment. Again, those guys matching the braking point. Cannabis running a little bit wider into the barrier, but he holds his pace. Looked like he chased the brake boost a little bit early, but he's carrying the pace through the chicane really tidy over the sidewall. I think he missed that brake boost ever so slightly again. Off the walls, collects the curb, collects that brake boost. We heard the squeal, nice and clean. Cannabis bashing the wall heavily though. I'm hoping that is just a little bit of lag, just displaying the car going a little bit wider. Collects an unusual brake boost. And it is him just coming off a lagged spike. He has taken position. No, it's not. Parcellis is just back in, coming him up ahead. Apologies for that. Azarte does have the lead. Parcellis has managed to get himself back in the lobby. Really nicely done. Thank you very much, Parcellis fella. Sorry, we lost you for this race. Luke has gained the position over Cannabis, and he's right up the chuff of Lizarte again. I'm hoping that is just a bit of lag, although this time it appears to be real. We're going round the corner real time with Rezkio, who is now up to fourth place. Slightly wider approach to the corner. You can see Luke was over on that right side of the road there, chasing the boosts and brake boosts over there. Kind of is a bit rough against the wall, maybe struggling a little bit with the connection. But stick with it, it does look nice and clean in general. Runs through the corner, a bit rough off the wall, collects that brake boost, nice and tidy. The best lap, 31.825 from Rezkio, 31.970 from Lizarte as well. Luke down with the 33.64, 32.1 from Denzel. Really good laps. 32.7 from Ashafar as well. Tidy stuff. Rezkio putting in the work with the best lap though. Not sure there's going to be enough time to close up on Luke and Enjoy there. That is your top 5. Azarte takes the win. I believe it was Enjoy and Luke, followed by Rezkio. And then Cannabis, the man we spent about 2 laps with there. So I'm going to very quickly, while everybody's crossing the line, jump in that other party, because I've been spending a bit too much time chatting to you guys. Here we go, back in time for the leaderboard. The lobby just explained. That was, I believe, the 7th. I think so. 8th. Lobby just explain.
No, I didn't have 2-0.
Yeah, they lagged out. Yeah. Yeah, I've explained that. Yeah, I've said that on stream. If there's any dropouts through lag, then it's the lowest point totals on the opposition team that comes off. I've been... And yeah, I'd been practicing with Feltzer Rezkio. I thought it was quicker for me anyway. But then, obviously, the guys felt the Jester was the way to go for them. Rezkio's like, the lobby, Jester, explain!
I made a last-minute decision. I don't know what to take.
He's judging you. You're going to get a message off Rezkio after this, and he's going to go, I drop you. You're not under my wing no more, Alex. You're on your own. You're going to have to beg for forgiveness.
No, I watched the last man's decision because like everyone watched the gesture. I'm like, okay. I know it's better for me, but I made a bullshit mistake twice.
You did, like, that tube entrance wasn't great, Alex.
I know. I was done. Oh, God.
It was just, it's more unlucky, man. It's like, honestly, I think one of the things I struggle with most, because I'm alright on my own. I got myself down to a 34 on that track, a 34.9, but, you know, it's decent. But when I was trying to practice, I was 2-3 seconds off that, and that was the best I could get. Like, it's just so much different in a lobby with people that are quick as well. Like, you're pushing yourself harder than you normally would. So just take that pressure off. You know you're quick. Just do what you do. Don't worry about what they're doing around you. That's what you've got to get into your head. It's what RCRH and everybody manages to do. It's a lot harder to do on street because you're so tightly packed together. Like, the skill difference can be quite spread on different tracks on the stunts. Yeah, we are now. Just got to it. So you want to get in here, choose your GTO captain. And you get through these couple of screens. If I'm not careful, I don't know what to say when practicing.
I just realised now my voice wasn't being shared, so now it is, just in case, because your stream's going to sound fucking weird.
I'm just trying.
Talking to me, there's just nothing coming back at you. So, mate, we're going to have to get the third one set up. You guys are going to win this.
I think so. I do think so at the moment. I've got the top 6 easy. Totaled out from a couple of races back.
You guys couldn't get more points here, and then
what
the hell? I'm in a pool. I'm in a pool.
What do you mean you're in a pool?
What the? I spawned in the pool.
Yeah, just respawn.
Oh, you'll be able to. Luckily, you're not starting off the grid, Alex. Let's see if we can have a little look.
Oh, look at me. I'm like here.
There he is. Let's go have a little look at the lad. He's having a little swim. Right, get yourself respawned and up there.
Yeah, I don't know if we want to try and get the rematch in before the World Champs or after, because after's going to be like August.
Let's do round 2. Let's do a round 2, like real quick.
Yeah, round 2 should be like the
right before June 20th.
And do it like we can. I reckon we'd be happy doing it with a World Champ setup as well, because we've got quite a few guys in teams in that. So having it so it's 2 of everything.
We could do that probably. Yeah, no problem.
Then it is like proper. It's like, you know, we know we're competitive with each other. We've got nothing to prove to each other. It's about getting ready for a big event coming up as well, and having really good battle to close out this half the series.
Exactly.
The first half of the series.
If we take the premise of the championship and each crew just picks one of each.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down for that. I'll speak with Luke
and we'll maybe do remake on the stunt just so we can get, if we're doing 12v12 and stuff again.
Yeah, absolutely.
But there's a lot of the remakes, so if you go with a spinner or something like that, like we've got most of them remade out there. There's a couple we don't, but we can let you know.
All stunts should fucking die. Not stunters. I love all of them, you guys, but the stunt races should fucking die.
Oof, one of my favourite remakes from Butch. Right, I did mean to back out the party before the start, so I'll do that now and let you guys focus in a bit and get full-on commentary on the go. Good luck for the next couple of races, guys. Really sorry for the quick blue screen there, guys. Get rid of that. There we go. We're back. Morning all. Alex nicely up into second place, battling. Really...
I can still hear you.
Oh, I'm still in the party. I'll have to leave in a minute. I'm sorry.
Don't worry. Just
undercut it. No, it's just that I don't want to distract you, Alex. He's up momentarily to first. RCRH's undercutting lovely there with the loop skip, though. Taking the lead. We've got Raza, Official, Albo, making out top 5, and Joyce nicely up in the top 6 there. Luke, Riza, Lazarte, Pastelis, top 10. Jack just coming up into it as well. Raza carrying the speed, and you heard that from Alex, not happy. He's like, what the fuck is that boost, Raza? This is why the lad's an OG, boy. This is what happens when they don't retire. Little jab at Sick in the chat as well. I loved you, my man. Visual. It's holding on nice and close. It was just lag. All four of them going into the right side of the tube. Nice, Aaron. Tidy as you like, Alex. Avoid the slide and get out of that corner on the bump.
Oh no, come on,
really nice, Aaron.
Oh.
What in the tits? What the fuck?
Oh, it looked like Alex tried to talk himself out of the loop skip there. Rezkio's gone underneath, and that has seen Official and Razza pulling away. Luke up behind and on the cheeks of Alex, passing through him with the loop line. Riding the sidewall nice and cleanly. Give it a little share in here if you like, Aaron. I need to get myself subscribed to your channel, I believe. I don't think I have.
Me? Or somebody else?
Aaron in the chat. He got the world record on PC. I don't think he's in the Discord, so we'll have to get that sorted out as well.
Oh, that's what I need to ask. Fox, can you maybe help me just add a few bots to our Discord?
I didn't do any of our bots. Tunts is your man for that. Yeah, he's Tunts. I came up with ideas and Tunts went, I can do that in a bot if you want.
Perfect. That's just right. Just to moderate and regulate the champ's chat. That's all I need. Jesus.
Really clean. Luke takes that section that little bit cleaner, pops himself back up into third. See Official and Razza leading away 204.666. A little bit of a devilish time there from Razza.
What am I seeing right now?
Seeing a little tube exit skip there, man. It is a little bit quicker if you get it low over the barrier. It gets you onto the curbs for the break. Oh, Alex is low. It's drifting to the right. Alex! Tight as a tiger. He stays on the track. He's got the position back from Luke. Luke is nice and safe on there too. But that was a lovely.
If only that happened last lap too.
But, well, you chickened out on the last lap. That's why you got it nice and low. Just called you out for it. I was like, did you just talk yourself out of that, lad? You're an OG stunter. Take a break for a few. I'm sure I've definitely come across you. I've come across your name on the leaderboards on PC for sure. Because I was racing on there not too long back, but I've been trying to get my knack back on PlayStation a little bit. I'll be back in the chat in a moment, and I will take this time to drop out of the party. That was a good race, Alex. Nicely done. Look for the next one. I'm just going to total up the scores again and all that sort of stuff, and then jump in with pros, and then back with you guys. And a bit of divvying it up between the end up for the next races, boys. Right, did manage to leave this time. It's coming up with them stupid. Get rid of the blocky block. There you go. There's no, still not quite. Sorry for the black screen. Top 5 there. It was. Let's go creeping in there. See if there is any moment I can. Right, let's do the points. Official's going to have fallen out of it. That is going to see good couple of 100 points fall off. So I am going to put official's last point total in, and he can still be one of the top 6. Unfortunately, he did fall out. That was like 135 he had. And Luke 171 plus 148 plus 111. 42 more people from pros. Albo Libo 1 2, and then we fall back to Jack 73. That equals 740 for pros. Like I say, that does include officials' points from the last race being in there, plus the other 5 I'd been using before. 1, 2, 9 plus Alex 1, 10, and then I shall 1. Denzel Rizza plus 80 plus Rizza 78. 6 out of 5, 9. So the gap has shortened down. It's under 100 points. Nice one, Mobbing. Thank you very much. I will grab that and subscribe there in 1 second. So it's 740 pros, top 6 only. And the points will slightly be off, but that will be being sorted out in the totals afterwards. Pros 740. But as you can hear from Captain Holt and the other guys, they do think it is in Pros' hands at the moment. 659 RCRH. This is NS Atropos. Right, let me quickly get myself subscribed to this channel. Very clean start. Who was that going with the risky start on the curbs? I think it may have been official, or that pinker car behind. They're on a jack at the moment. He's pulling really nice through this section. The red on the car, trying to get the car to stand out. Gets on to that bit of curb nice and early, wobbling on the side portion of the road. Heavy on the brakes, gets no slide, just nicely feathered through the corner. Just nice and safe, not wanting any big mistakes. Very cleanly done. Chinaman, Denzel, Clem Bundy just ahead, clipping the curb, risky, just before the light pole. Over the curves, T20, spoiler flicking up as he hits the brake. I think that was a bit of a brake boost there from Raza in the Osiris. And swamped again, slightly slower section, slightly safer past Celis. leading the way with Rezgio, Cannabis, Ashfar and Heredia. Not too far behind. That is, I believe, the positions. Marcellus, Rezgio, Ashfar, Cannabis, M. Joyce, Heredia, Rizza, Luke, Lazati, an official making out top 10. Lazza trying to creep in to the top 11. We're going to creep forward. We'll go spend a little bit of time, I guess with Razza I was going for has it really nice and clean up the hill, breaking, feathering nicely, gaining some time on Rizza over that curve, collecting some of the bumps, choosing not to go with the brake boost. I think Rizza caught one or two of them there. Rizza having to maintain the speed, collects a bit of the curve, going down the hill on the outside of the track. Tidy. Oh, wreaking havoc there with Raz's line. Does seem just pull it into the pillar there under the underpass. He's not going to. He has been swamped. He's down to 14. Rizza, Lazati, Heredia, Enjoys, Rezgio, Ashafart, Cannabis, Parcellis are our top 8. Luke and Denzel making out the top 10. Oh, a couple of wall bashes. Rizza able to get back past Luke. It's some Joyce that came off the wall, I believe, but he's back up into it. Brake boosting down the hill. We've got Parcellis leading the way, and he's got a nice lead. This is 5th place we're with in the Rizza, and you can see it's nicely spread out. Brake boosting along the underpass there, nice and clean. Ashfar, as you can see him just rubbing against the wall, brake boosting over the highway, nice and tidy, collecting the bumps where he can, chasing the brake boost at the bottom of the hill as well. Brake boost I haven't picked up at all myself, nice and tidy through the section. 2:46 was the lap, down to a 2:11.689. 2:13s, 2:14s past Senna, smashing it, and you can see a big lead growing. We are going to pop on a little bit further. I think we'll go sit with Ashfar's not that far ahead. I don't want to put front two off, let them battle. I think we'll just stay with Rizza for now, save any notifications popping up on anybody's screens. It's not like we're not seeing some really good driving here. Joe's just come off the inside prop that has allowed Alex, or the Heredia God, and Lazate to come on through. I need to pin that message just before it goes out of sight. And nice and tidy through the section, collecting curves, does get past Heredia God, really nice and tidy. Lazate, the lizard man, taking a bit of a risk with the barrier, and Alex, the lag, snaps him back into position, nice and tidy. Nice one, they know what they're doing. There's a little tap of the horn and enjoys trying to get him up to pace. Nice and cleanly. Tiding over the bumps again. Grab this link. Copy that. Get this back up. You know what, Starstrider-Fox, your banter, it's not too shabby, I don't think. I do try to keep it flowing as much as I can. We're just keeping it. I just went a bit dead as I was grabbing the Discord links. I'm going to give that a little share in the chat. We've got 22 people watching, maybe a couple haven't got themselves in the Discord. We've got Aaron, our boy here, essentially a new member too. It is mainly PlayStation, Aaron, but there is a lot of, or quite a few PC members, and we are looking at expanding across all three. Got some Xbox boys on there as well now, and it's just a bit of an open community, able to share all our records, PBs, events going on, streaming, all that sort of stuff. It's really nice and clean. You can see past Sellers 211.698. Redkio did get that time down to a 212.245 as well. It's just nice and tidy. Rizza has kept hold of his 8th place here. He's the second quicker than the two guys ahead of him on his PB as well. Toita's a Toiger coming in from 6th. Exactly 6th when they push it a little bit too risky. Well, that's tighter than a bishop would fancy, that is. You know? Jesus Christ, I'm going to get in trouble one day. If I ever do manage to get this channel monetised, it's instantly going to get demonetised. I've got a feeling. It won't last long. Down section, you can see the lead Parcella's had there. Rezkio's fallen back. Ashifar is up to 2nd place. Pushing a little bit too hard to try. Lovely brake boosting, caught every single one there. So did the two ahead. Maybe one of them missed one. But Alex and Joyce pushing nice and hard. Here comes Rizza, he doesn't want to let him get too far away, able to gain a little bit of time, pick up a position, maybe. I say he has had the faster PBs unless these guys are about to improve. Lovely brake boosting, taps of the horn, join the battle with each other. That was really clean. Parcellis for 211 as well, insane stuff. On race 10, so I guess we'll quickly pop into the pros party and we'll work out the points on the next race, and then we'll, oh my god, why is it not working? Just let it all settle for a second. We'll let the things come up first, and then while it's flicking off the leaderboard, you can actually see the positions. I don't want to get told off by second gun for having only broadcasting microphone. Great podium battle, guys, very nice. It really was. Parcellis was just leading the way, Ashfar and Rezkio. But battle behind, really nice and intense. Struggled to move away from it. I think that'll be enough time with that leaderboard for now, and then do want a quick look just to see if the positions have shifted at all, but I do believe Rezkio is just extending his lead out there. Got himself 28-point advantage with the lag out from official. I'm sure his points will be making up a bit more work in the background. Like I say, just going to pop into this party momentarily. Let's see how the fellas are feeling. It's a little bit muted right now.
Cyrus, they both do the same thing when they're turning. They're hitting little bumps when they're doing it. They glide across.
Yes,
it does what an X80 does when you go over a curb. It's just Bambi on ice.
It's not spinning out. It's not the back ending kicking out. The whole car's just hovering across. It's just sliding across.
I think the best way to describe it is you're aquaplaning. You're just gliding along. You're gliding along the track, and you've just got no.
Careers and pros, well done. RCRH Great Racing all round. It really has been fantastic stuff, Butch. At my last count of the top 6, it was 740 to 659 in pros' favour. That was the last race.
That's including my points, isn't it?
I just put in your last points total, which was 135 that I'd seen, and then I added in Jack's points after that, so it sort of makes it up to where you would be, sort of thing.
Jester, by the way, guys.
Jester.
Only Jester, or
what?
Feltzer if you want, but you can use Feltzer, can't you?
Yes, you can.
I don't have
you can, but this one's primarily Jester, but yeah, use your Feltzer. GP style tracks on the Feltzer is going to struggle. You got to be really careful with the checkpoint at the end of chicane, because you've got to get a checkpoint and then cut left and then get that one.
Don't fucking risk it.
Right, I will leave you guys to it again. I'll pop in at the end of the racing and keep you all up to date on the scores as they come in from Captain Holt. But you're looking good at the moment. They're a little bit underconfident and they want around 3 soon. Yep. I'll leave you there. Right, let them focus in for the 30 seconds to get on the clock. We can settle in to the racing again. Oh, cheeky, going with the curbs over on that left side of the track. He's had a bit of a delayed start, but then curbs reaping dividends, I'm sure. Jack just had a little slide as he came across the curb. He's back up to pace, nice and quick, managed it. Heidi being swamped by all of these Jesters, feathering the throttle really clean through the corner, the red on red. Not spent any time with Mark or Clem. Do want to spend some time a little bit with everybody. We're going to go to official for now. Little taps of the horn coming onto the braking point. Look at the speed they managed to carry through this tight and chicaney section. Incredible stuff. I was saying right down there, coming through at like 38, 39. These guys will have a good couple of seconds on that down at the 110. Is what I think we will be seeing. Just here, Albo not happy, going to have to be consistent over 6 laps, nice and clean through the tight, twisty section. Luke leading the way over Cannabis, barely. Oh, Cannabis pops him on the line, but Luke picks the position back, taking slightly cleaner curbs, which were getting really close to the wall there, catches the brake boost, he's into 3rd, gets his braking point boost. Nice and tidy and holds position at the moment, takes that corner slightly narrower, that is going to allow Riz to just pull through. A little bit wider, but holding the pace down a little bit longer. Again, they go in at full pace, dab of the brake down there, and then they're pulling themselves through nice and clean, official. So crisp, pulls the position back. Luke and Cannabis really battling for first. I think Luke just has the lead. It is tight though, brake boosting from official. Cannabis has shifted into first by about a car and a half length. As official battling hard, a little bit later on the brake, rough against the wall from Luke and Cannabis. Again, allowing official to shorten up, but Luke does gain position and by a good distance at the moment over Cannabis. Cannabis on that right side of the track, gaining. He must have caught the brake boost there as he really shortened the gap up with his braking point into the corner. Again, another fantastic battle for the top 3. Razza and RZA making out the top 5. Marine Jack just breaking into it occasionally over his teammate Raz, but not wanting to apply too much pressure, backing out of it every now and then until he knows he can get past both. Razza up past RZA. Jesus Christ, that's a tongue twister. An official nice and clean through. We've seen the 110s I was talking about already coming in from all of the top 4, and then another 3 or 4, 5 further down the order. Fantastic time. I managed to get myself down here to the 111.9, I think was my best time earlier on. So still a good chunk of time. 109's coming in really nice and tidy now. 109.593 from Luke. Leads the way. Cannabis again really shortens the gap up with whatever he does on that left side of the track. Luke does manage to hold his pace through the corner a little bit better. Official really doing some nice work. Holding third. Raz has closed the gap up on Official, and Ashafar has got himself ahead of Jack ahead of Ashafar, and tight all the way through the order, battling back and forth. Tyrese down, I believe that's like the 11th, 12th, 13th place, just ahead of Alec. 110 from Tyrese as well, bring himself up to 11. Nice tight stuff. As all the cheats of Official applying a bit of pressure going in to the final lap. Nice braking point, able to be a bit softer on the barrier, just collects the boost. Nice and clean. 109.593, still the best lap by almost half a second on his closest opposition on track at the moment, Cannabis putting in some really good work for RCRH, stopping it be all pros with Ashafar just stopping Jack get in as well. They are neck and neck a little further back. We may go back a touch. It's all so intense. I don't know where to sit. What the fuck am I going to do for the GTA World Championship? Where do you sit for that? Like 6th, 7th? You don't want to be sat at the very front with the guy that pulls away. You want to be catching the really nice tight battles for the front, don't you? Like 3rd to 6th. Jack is up. Ashafar had a mistake. He's lost a lot of time. Glad I didn't shift back. That maybe would have been the man that I'd have fallen onto and put some of the blame on myself. Raza is gonna pinch. 3rd here away from Official on. It's still another lap left. Jesus Christ, this is surely the 6th lap. 109's very regular. Official just short of getting in. Jack with the 0.3. There's no 109s further back down through the leaderboard, but that 0.063 as well from Clem. So close to the 09. I hope they do just sneak in. Even if it's a 0.999, it's nice to see the work rewarded. Official is holding position, just pulling away from Nazar at the moment. Applying some pressure onto the back of Luke at the moment, maybe trying to encourage him on. Little tap of the horn, maybe let him know you're there to pick up any pieces. Cannabis into the lead. Looks like he is going to be able to hold it. He's extended away. Dab at the brake, pulls them through the corner. Official, really unfortunate, just misses the checkpoint. We'll go on to cheat just a little bit further down the order, just so we get a little bit of time here. I think he's crossed the line there. It's nice and tight throughout. Just did. Just caught him crossing the line. Like 2 just ahead of him. We're going to do my last points calculation after this race. And then we'll work it out with Captain Holt at the end. Cannabis does take the race win, brought his time down to a 0.829 in the 09s. Luke does take best lap with that 0.593. Official, unfortunately, just missing that checkpoint on the corner. He was pushing nice and hard for that 109. Fortunately, it failed to register. So let's do, I need to just lift this calculator up a little. 209 plus RT 60 plus radio 137 plus Ashford 1, 2, 4. What's that 1, 2, 3, 4. Cannabis 111. More is that 101. Equals plus 200 plus 180 plus 118. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. Elbow 117. Green Jack 94 equals so it's 899 to 842 on the top 6 in Pro's favour. As critics pointing out last lap, and it is a stunt race, top 6 only. Rose 8992 842 RCRH. Very nice and clean into the wall ride. Like I say, at the end of this race I will grab the screen shots or scroll through so I can do it on stream. I can work the points out, etc, etc. Fully proper on all 12 races. Jack has just popped himself up into first. We're going to go sit with Ashrafar. And being a goat, I expect him to know this track quite well. Takes the cut, goes a little high, but he's got it nice and clean. You're going to see maybe one of the guys come past and Clem. Takes that section nice and tidy, nice low cut. Ashrafar taking the tubes really clean, just holds first. But Marine Jack fighting back. Just crosses the line in first place, wide corner though, sees him shift down to second or third. Clem coming through the section nice and clean. We are gonna pop back. You can see it's a lot of pros at the moment. RCRH in Heredia and Rescue with Ashrafar. Then top 10 all pros there. At the moment, Ashrafar, lovely braking point. We are just gonna shift on just so we can see a little bit more of this. We're gonna maybe sit with Alex actually. Has or did have the record until Ventura very recently snapped that record in half. Ashrafar too low, and Alex just goes tube for tube. Really nice stuff. He did lose some time, but he managed to get the car twisted around really nice and tidy. Tyrese as well on a bit of a charge up into 8. Albo battling with Alex the Heredia God. Really nice and tidy. 109.658, 109.464 from Rezkio. He's pulled himself up a couple of positions as well. Jack into the wall ride, nice and high, able to drift down it, nice and tidy. Chasing the boost over the curves. Raza, you can hear that engine coming on through. Lovely bluey purple and then the limeish green on Rezkio's. Really tidy stuff here from the guys. Ram Ashfar getting all the BBs. He was flying. Getting a little bit unlucky, collecting the platform here, going a little low. Albo Lebo taking a big risk and retaking the lead over Rezkio. Jack has fallen down a good way through the order, but he's hanging on in the top 11 and will be looking to just pull back some time. Ashfar just ahead of him as well. Be using each other to egg each other on. Rezkio and Heredia leading the way here for RCRH, trying to claim as many points with the pros boys in behind them. It's only Cheap Keith in the top 10. Behind that, Rizza trying, but he's got Jack ahead of him. They're developing a little bit of a lead here over the curves. It's a little bit laggy between me and the American fella. Collects that brake boost nice and tidy. Who's at the back? Stopped racing. Like somebody was sat still on the straight. I believe that could be Denzel. Nice and tidy through again. Jack's fallen back and he's back in to 10th again. Cheeky is still trying to hold on with his 109. I say hold on, he's got 109.117. That maybe could have got himself the world record until recently. Nice and low in the 101, not 101, 109.1 and he's getting all sorts of boost through there. It was lag having stopped Rezkio's car. They're coming through section really clean, nice and speedy through the gap. El Reyes that stopped. 108.912 from Rezkio, having learned a little maybe from our boy Ventura. I believe that to be the second lowest time on the track so far. And lag displaying all over the place. Here comes Alex, he's about to potentially just not lap his teammate. 108.8 as well, I believe that was from Alex. Top stuff. Really pushing Ventura's time close to the wire there. I think it was 0.4 Ventura ahead, if I'm right. It's 11:30. Started streaming 2 hours ago. Christ on a stick. Right, I need to focus on make sure I collect what I can. So there's 7 of the top 10 with pros there, raining them points in. Yeah. I'll add that 135 on to really intense battle between themselves. Really nice stuff from Cheap Keith. Need to scroll down. Oh no, it's not this screen I need to worry about. It's the next one. scrolly. Right, that's all of them. 22. Should be able to get the points off that. That's ladies. Right, let me. GG's everyone, congrats pros, nice performance. It was a fantastic battle to commentate on Rescue, one of my favourites so far. I'm going to start popping in to the parties. We'll start with Captain and Rizza was the host. Hello Captain, yeah, I'm just joining. How are you feeling, fella? No, like I say, I think on the rematch, I think everybody would be happy with it being 2 of everything. I'm about to work through the points a little bit as well. Is that what you're doing, just working the points out? There's no need to go that far, Captain. Can't be ending it all. We need round 3. I'm just glad that I was commentating. The start at the bottom. I'll work my way up. GG's all fucking A, boy. RSX on the H400 round 3 soon from Alex. GG's all from Raz. Was honestly a fantastic battle. Let me just start getting these points in. Where was Fisher? He got himself back up to 70. I don't know what he'd got up to. Official, do you remember what your points were at? No, he's in my stream chat though. I get to chat with both you guys at the moment. We want gold from my Ataris. GG's from Almost Aaron. Thank you very much. Let me very quickly, just before I do anything else, that is our Discord server. Stunt server. Do feel free to join it if anybody isn't in there. 63 plus 65 plus 92. New boys, not a problem. Awesome racing, guys. GG's all. Yeah, you did. I can't see your name, and it's up to 6 here. One plus. Let's go back a torch. Go to Aha, and I've got Alex on 167. And Rescue with a massive 234 points, a little sweaty boy. 1,167 at my account. On yours. That's what I'm about to scroll back and just see what they got as their highest points, and then add officials' points together because he stayed in. Yeah, so it's like 165 with that 30, and then plus the 70 he's got here. So he's right up. I think he's literally a point ahead of Redco. But what I'll do is I'll put them level on points. Yeah, he really was. I knew the top guys would really challenge your guys and take the fight to them. Okay, it's 205. Yeah. Plus 2, why didn't it clear everything? Well, officials saying he got 126 points, 226. I think he kept the total going. Did he lag out twice? I know a couple of people lagged out a couple of times. At the end there, yeah. He was in the lead of that race when he lagged out, I think. Or just behind past Ellis fighting with Red. We'll see what the scores are. We've worked it out like close as we can for now. Pros. Right, let me scroll back through the stream a little. I've got just a couple more people to grab here. Yeah, that's 1,205, and we just need past Celis. He lagged out earlier on as well, didn't he? I think it was the second race he lagged out. So I was like, oh, he'd do well here. Oh, this, I think it was the Elegy one. Nope, the second time. Second time, did I lag out before? Spinner. Nice, yeah, I think. Yeah. That's what I've got it at. He had 55 points after the first 2 races, lagged out for spinner, so try and find out what he got until he lagged out again. He's in that race. Northern Lights he missed. He got up to only. Yeah, so he didn't lag out there. He's on 88 points. Somewhere around there from what I can work out. It might be a little bit higher, but it makes it a little bit difficult when they lag out and drop out of races. Yeah, I think overall though, over the 2, I think you're still just pipping us points wise if we did combine the 2 points. So we do need the 3rd match to fully sort it out at some point. So that is the scores, guys. Like around 1,500 for pros. Okay. RCRH. Yep, I will do. I'm going to pop in and have a quick chat with them guys before they get off for the night. But thank you very much for letting me commentate that, guys. It was, like I say, one of the best battles I've commentated on. I've just typed pros. That was supposed to... Oh my God, I'm so dumb sometimes. This is like, why do you let me stream and commentate stuff, guys? There must be better. Right. No, thank you all very much, and I'll catch you guys later on. And we'll have a little chat as the dates come in for the World Champs and all that sort of stuff. Okay, yeah. So 1369, somewhere around there. Yeah. Yeah, just under a 200 point sort of difference. So, but it was, I think you beat us by like 300 points last time. That was what I thought. Not a problem, Luke. I'm just popping into your guys' party if you are still there. Just have a quick chat with you and then I'll wrap the stream up. But massive GG's, guys. Commiserations on this occasion, but we do look forward to the rematch, I'm sure. I might even be in there myself, and we might need to get Butch on commentary or something. Fuckstone. Who knows? We'll figure something out. Right. Catch you later, guys. Can't stress it enough. RCRH. Really nice stuff, guys. Congratulations. You do. We know the points are going to be ever so slightly off. We didn't quite get all of your points, Tom, and that, but like you got the win by a couple of 100 points, just under. Yeah. It happens, unfortunate stuff, but like, you're right up in there. Rezkio did say a bit earlier, I've not won as well, so I think he knew you were right up in there. He had a strong finish, Rezkio did, so it would have been nice and tight. I saw that one. That one came through to me. Yeah. Because that was what I said to a cat host. We're like, oh, the official's saying he's got 226 points. Yeah. Nice. It was my weakest out of the ones in practice in the end. Like, it was the one I was, like, fucking 9 seconds off Parcellus. I was occasionally getting 218 and regular 220s. Sorry, mate, you need to stop being so negative on yourself. I've been telling you for fucking months you're quick enough. Just slowly let yourself get quicker. Yeah, I'm not saying you're the best. I'm saying you've got potential and you can work it out. Do you know what I mean? Don't keep saying you're shit. Stop calling yourself a bot. You're gonna do bad every now and then. It don't fucking matter. It's a game. You're a good little racer. You need to accept that. You go out and do more rally. Like, host some stuff for Drummer while he's having a little break. I won the kill, but I lost the battle from there's Kyo. Oh yeah, I was just keeping it going just at the end while I said my goodbyes to you guys, but I will be ending it in a second. Well, like, Lou, I'm so glad you asked me last night if I'd mind, because after seeing you guys run the track I'd been running all week and 2 weeks in a Felser and getting a second quicker than me, I was like, oh, I'll go try it. Ruined all of my practice on that track and ended up 4 seconds slower again today. So I was chuffed a bit because you guys ruined me being quicker than me in a different car. But yeah. I'm ending it, Alex. Don't you worry, my man. I was just having a last chat about the event. They're still talking it over, fella. But that is it. Thank you all for tuning in very, very much. Barbax is hosting a playlist. I believe it may have already started. Not sure, but thank you all. And good boy!